I gotta let Dan know how many bees are coming out of these hives, man. That's crazy. I'm gonna take a video and send it to him.
While Mark was carrying out his delivery task, he suddenly noticed swarms of bees escaping from the hives. Shocked and startled, he quickly contacted the client to explain the situation, hoping the client could come up with a solution. It all started when Mark spotted a new delivery job online. He was tasked with transporting a load of beehives weighing 26,000 pounds, from Wendell, North Carolina, all the way to Michigan. The client explained that temperatures were rising, making it impossible for the bees to survive locally. They had to be relocated to the cooler climate of Michigan. On top of that, the bees could only survive on the truck for a maximum of 3 days. The driver had to deliver the cargo within the deadline, making this an extremely challenging job for any haulier. With over a decade of experience, Mark was confident he could pull it off. After a moment of hesitation, he accepted the job for $3,550. He packed his equipment and headed straight to the pickup location. The drive went smoothly, and he soon arrived at the destination. The client, John, was already waiting for him. He greeted Mark warmly, and after a brief chat, Mark voiced his main concern. With bees flying everywhere, how could he transport them safely? John reassured him not to worry, since the queen bee was kept inside the hives. The other bees would not stray far. Mark still felt uneasy, especially fearing he would get stung. Despite the client's repeated reassurances, Mark insisted on putting on protective clothing. Only after fully suited up did he help load the hives onto the truck. Even in protective gear, Mark remained terrified of the bees. Eventually, the client had to finish loading the hives alone. Once everything was secured, Mark hit the road, anxious to finish the daunting task as soon as possible. He drove with extreme caution the entire way, yet still ended up with numerous bee stings all over his body. Frustrated and uncomfortable, he tried to speed up, hoping to get away from the relentless bees quickly. Then another unexpected problem struck. The truck ran out of fuel. Mark had to stop to refuel. At that moment, large numbers of bees flew out into the open. Not knowing what else to do, Mark retreated into the cab and called the client. Over the phone, he described the chaos in detail, explaining that if he stopped to contain the bees, he would definitely miss the 3-day delivery deadline. The client understood his dilemma, telling Mark to focus only on delivering on time, and that he would handle the bee problem himself. Relieved by his reply, Mark thought the worst was over, but right after that, another sudden accident took place.